everybody to the Oakdale Library. Who remembers what my name is?
Amy.
Miss Amy, you're right. And I'm the children's librarian here at the Oakdale Library. Welcome to those of you if it's your first time, or welcome back if you've been here before. We are here tonight to celebrate our amazing, incredible local author, Megan Maynor, who wrote 2 books called Ella and Penguin Stick Together and Ella and Penguin, A Perfect Match. And she lives right here in Minnesota and is going to share her books with you and talk about what it's like to be a real author and to answer any questions you guys have. So, will you all join with me and give Megan a big round of applause?
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. I'm so happy to be here tonight. I love everybody sitting on their carpet squares. That's great. And it's fun to be at the library. I love libraries. I loved going to the library when I was your age, and I still love going to the library. I brought, just for fun, some of the books that, these aren't from the library, but that when I was young, I was really lucky that my parents read to me, like I bet some people maybe read to you at your house. And these are a couple of the books that I loved. Blueberries for Sal. Has anyone read that book? That one you can still find in the library, I think. The Pokey Little Puppy. My grandparents read that one to me.
Oh, I have that.
Do you have that one?
But a different one.
But a different copy. And this one is harder to find now. It's called Rosie and Michael, but it's by the same woman who wrote Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, which maybe you've heard of. So these books, yeah, isn't it good? I love that book. So these books I read when I was your age, or someone read to me, or both, and I loved them so much that I took them with me when I moved out. So I've kept these for a long time. So I'm super happy to be here at the library with you guys tonight, and like Miss Amy said, I'm an author. I bet some of these smart 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds know, what does an author do? Yes, ma'am.
It writes.
Right, that's right, writes books, right? So like Amy said, here are a couple books I wrote. I wrote this one first, Ella and Penguin Stick Together, and this one second, Ella and Penguin, A Perfect Match. But I thought tonight maybe we'd read them in this order. I've never done it before, so I hope it works. Do you think it will work? I hope so. Okay. So this one, in the title, maybe you can guess that it's a little bit about matching, because it says a perfect match right in the title. So before I read it, I thought maybe we would see, hi, come on in. You can sit here or grab a square if you like. We'd see how well we all match each other, okay? Are you ready? So I'm going to ask you some questions, and you guys can raise your hand, okay? So let's say you could have only one pet, and you can only choose between a cat or a dog. Raise your hand if you would choose a cat. Okay, now look around. You guys match. Oh, and over here you match? Okay, now put them down. Raise your hand if you would choose a dog. Oh, you guys all match. Okay, put them down. Let's try another one. Let's say you could have a special snack tonight, but you could only choose between popcorn or ice cream. Who would choose popcorn? You guys would, me too. That's a high percentage of popcorn. I love popcorn. All right, who would choose ice cream? Oh, you guys all match. That's great. Okay, let's say you could have this great zany sleepover overnight somewhere. You could sleep over in the library or the zoo. Who would sleep over in the library? Ooh, maybe we do. Who would sleep over in the zoo? Yay! So now some of us matched on different things. Do you think you have to match someone all the time to be friends? Can you match someone if you don't? Can you be friends if you don't match? You think so? Okay, let's see. Let's read this book and we'll see how Ella and Penguin do with matching. Here we go. Ella and Penguin, A Perfect Match. Penguin held up a pair of pants. Aha! These are just right. Ella twirled into the room in a tutu. Ta-da! Ooh, said Penguin, so poofy. You should wear one too, said Ella. Then we will match. Do we want to match? Asked Penguin. Of course, said Ella. We're friends, and friends match. Penguin dropped the pants and stepped into a tutu. He wobbled and wiggled. He twisted and turned. He breathed in more than out. Look at us, Ella flung an arm around Penguin. So matchy-matchy. Uh-huh, said Penguin. Come on, let's get a treat. Ella peeked into the cupboards. Do you like peppermints? Do you? Asked Penguin. Oh, yes, said Ella. Then I do too, said Penguins, because we're friends, so we match. Said Ella. Yow, said Penguin. Oh, boy. He breathed out like a dragon. Can you do that? Hey, Penguin, want a finger paint? Ella was nodding, so Penguin nodded too. Another match, said Ella. That's us, matchy-matchy. Penguin waddled after Ella in his too tight tutu, fanning his minty breath. Ella and Penguin dipped into the paints. Ooh, said Ella. Ew, said Penguin. Ella dabbed and dashed. She swooshed and swished. Can you see how it's going for Penguin? Not so great. Look at this one. Ella held up a painting. It's called Apple Tree Man. And this one is called Flower Parade. And this one is Lasagna Que Pasa. What's the name of your painting, Penguin? I don't like finger paint. Ella laughed. That's a funny title. Let me see. Oh, said Ella. You don't like finger paint. Look at Penguin. It's too slimy, said Penguin. And peppermints are too minty. And this tutu is too tight. Oh, boo, boo, boo. Penguin sobbed. We don't match at all. We can't be friends. We can't? Asked Ella. No, said Penguin. Friends match, you said. Oh, yeah, said Ella. I will miss being your friend, said Penguin. I'll miss being your friend, said Ella. Honk. There's Penguin outside. Ella peeked over at Penguin. It's hard to match all the time, though, right? Penguin nodded. Very hard. Maybe we could just match sometimes, said Ella. Like on Thursdays, said Penguin. Or whenever we actually like the same things, said Ella. Oh, I see, said Penguin. So you could wear the tutu and I could wear something different. Yes, said Ella. What do you want to wear? Penguin leaned in close. Pants. Ella looked at Penguin's legs. Are you sure? Positive, said Penguin. Be right back. Here he comes with his pants. Oh, Penguin, I love your long hair. Why, thank you. Look at us, said Ella, so unmatchy-matchy. Because friends don't always match, said Penguin. Of course not, said Ella. The end. Hey, thank you. So, can you be friends with someone if you don't match? I guess you can. You can be unmatchy-matchy, right? So, like we were saying, I'm the author, and this is my name on here, Megan Maynor, but there's another name, Rosalind Bonnet. It says illustrated by Rosalind Bonnet. Does anybody know what an illustrator does? What does an illustrator do? She makes the pictures. So we made this book together. I wrote the words, and she drew the pictures, but do you want to know a crazy thing? I've never met her. Silly, right? How do you make a book together and never meet? So this is kind of how it works. I came up with the story. I came up with the idea of these characters and what would happen in the story. And I wrote it down, and then I typed it up. And I thought, oh, it's not quite right, and I fixed it. And when I thought it was all done, my story's as good as it can be, it looked like this. Just like a book, don't you think? Doesn't this look like a book?
No.
No, it doesn't? What's missing? All the pictures. So this is actually all the words from this book. But this is what it looked like when I was done with it. And then it went to the illustrator, and she shared these pictures with me so that I can share them with you. So the first thing she does is something that I always think kids are the best at and adults have to relearn, is she just read the story and played around. She just drew whatever popped into her head just to see what could possibly, what the pictures might look like. What do these characters look like? She's just playing around. And then she looked at this and thought, what do I like? And made some of those pictures a little more detailed. She's like, let's see. Maybe Ella and Penguin will look like this. And then now she added a little color and a little more detail. And I think it's starting to look like Penguin, but that doesn't really look like Ella yet, does it? No, she's going to change a little more. So then she kept trying new, different things, and then pretty close to the end of the process, she drew this with a whole bunch of possible outfits and hairdos for Ella. Can you spot the one that's the final in the book? Which one do you think it is? No, pretty close though. I think that is her hair. Well, that's good. Which one do you think it is? It's like a memory test. Should I hold it up again? Which one? Sorry, which one?
That one.
Pretty close. Well, let's see. I should get this one actually came first. Okay. Oh, she's laying down. Maybe it's harder than I thought. Can you tell which one? Let's go over here. Yes, that's the one. So the illustrator and I and the editor, the other people on the team making the book thought, okay, we know what the characters look like. Now, the illustrator, Rosalind, she's going to go through and make a sketch of what should be on each page. So all those words I wrote, she's going to divide them up and figure out what should go on each page and what image should go with it. So here's the page that says Ella dabbed and dashed. She swooshed and swished. And here's... yeah, there's Penguin. And you guys, I bet some of you are reading and some of you are learning to read, but do you want to know something crazy? You guys can all already read pictures because you can tell how's Penguin feeling in this over here. Is he happy? No. But it doesn't say that in the words, does it? You know it from the picture, right? So Rosalind's going to make a sketch for each page of the book, and then when everybody says, yep, that looks good, then she's going to do the final art, which looks like what you saw in the book, right? So here's that same page. Whoop. With the final one, where she did some watercolor painting and some colored pencils. And here, this, just to not ruin the suspense, this is just one other page in the book there. And then she does final art for all the pages, and then the book is all done, and they print it. Phew, that's a lot of work, huh? All right, well, I'd love to read another story, but I think first, you've all been listening so well, we should have a little penguin exercise. You want to be penguins with me? All right, let's all stand up. You ready? Here we go, penguins. You ready? Stand up. Okay, let's get our wings out like this, our flippers, I guess, right? Okay, let's do a little penguin waddle. Okay, that's pretty good. Everybody feel good? Shake our feathers, our tail feathers. Oh, that's good. Okay. Can you guys waddle in a circle? Oh, that's pretty good. Can you waddle the other way in a circle? Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, let's try 10 penguin jumps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, sit down. Phew, that was good. This is called Ella and Penguin Stick Together. Here we go. Penguin, look what I got. Ooh, stickers. Penguin bounced and clapped Can I have a moon? Can I have a star? Can I have a comet? Yes, but these are not ordinary stickers, said Ella. They're not. Are they smelly? Can you eat them? Do they talk? Hello, sticker. No, Ella whispered. They glow in the dark. Yikes, said Penguin. Ella and Penguin stood in front of the closet. Ella leaned in. The dark is so dark. Penguin held on tight to Ella. Maybe the stickers will glow somewhere else, somewhere mostly dark. Good idea, said Ella. Let's try. Whew. So Ella and Penguin climbed into the bathtub and closed the shower curtain. No glow. They flipped over a laundry basket and hid beneath it. Nope. They opened 2 umbrellas and ducked under them. Not dark enough. Ella and Penguin stood in front of the closet again. Maybe the stickers will glow if we close the door just a little bit, said Ella. Ella baby-stepped into the closet. Okay, Penguin, come on in. Penguin chewed his flipper. Are there any spiders in there? No, said Ella. Big dogs? Narwhals? Ella looked around. This closet is narwhal free. Okay. Penguin stepped in. He closed the door a tiny bit. How's that? A little more, said Ella. A little more. Wait, she whispered. Did you feel that? Feel what? Asked Penguin. I don't know. Ah! Ella and Penguin tumbled out of the closet. Oh, said Ella. It was a scarf. Ella and Penguin sat in front of the closet. We have to go all the way into the dark, said Ella. I think we can do it. We cannot do it, said Penguin. Don't you want to see the stickers glow? Asked Ella. Yes, said Penguin, but I want to see them glow in the light. What if we hold hands? Asked Ella. Penguin waddled from foot to foot. He took a big breath and puffed out his cheeks. Ella waited. Okay, Penguin held out his flipper, but do not let go. Never, said Ella. Ella and Penguin stepped into the closet. Ella closed the door all the way. Oh, said Ella. Yeah, too bad, said Penguin. The stickers are broken. Let's go. Penguin? Yes. Are your eyes closed? Yes. Open your eyes. Oh, Penguin gasped. You know, I kind of like the dark with all this glowing, said Penguin. Me too, said Ella. We could stay in here and play astronauts or space pirates or super spy cupcake chefs on Mars. Or how about this? I'm a penguin and you're a girl and we're friends in space. Ella squeezed Penguin's flipper. Perfect. And that's the end. Yay. Thanks, guys. You were really wonderful listeners for 2 stories. Does anybody have questions about Ella and Penguin or books? It's not covered in the book, but I imagine that Penguin is kind of like a stuffed animal that's alive to Ella. So I imagine that at some point they met when she found him or was given him. Well, you guys are great listeners. We have a lot of cool projects we could do. Should we do?
Another
Thank
big
you.
round of applause for Megan. Everybody,
Thanks, guys. Yay.
great job.
Thanks,
Thank
friend.
you all,
You
and
bet.
thank you. Okay, so you guys ready to have some more fun? So on the tables in the back, we